into the loser semis right now. MSB going up against Lord Bagel, both of the heavies in this game. Uncharacteristic across a lot of the platform fighters people are used to, like the Smash Brothers series. These guys are actually extremely tournament viable and very mobile.
Yeah. Mobility, they all have a lot of options too, like different ways to fight. So Kragg can rely on a lot of range specials to really make up for his speed.
Yeah, he's a zoner. He's got that boulder. He also has that pillar, too, to control space. You see that down special that causes those spikes to erupt up and really zone control. And meanwhile, Etalus, he has that ice where he has such low traction on there that he can get so much momentum in the blink of an eye.
Yeah. MSB taking a quick first stock.
Only 36% on him. It looks like his preparation is already paying off against Bagel. And I like that setup with the boulder on the ground floor and then using the down special to break it and shoot the rocks out at Bagel.
Yeah, that's great. He's not able to shark him. Bagel's having trouble getting up there, which Etalus is actually really good in the area. It's great aerials, so yeah.
Yeah, his nair and also his up air is just terrifying if you get grabbed by him.
Yeah, especially on rock wall. If someone's a high enough percent, you can throw him right off the whole side of the stage.
Yeah, very short side blast zones on this level, and I mean it makes sense that they'd both
like
be okay
this.
going there. Yep.
All right.
And here we go. Armor ready to go, and he's actually going to burn it up right there on that empowered smash attack. Yeah.
I like that decision because it's really open to have to get comboed, especially Kragg. Like he has a lot of good combo game, I guess.
Yeah. And when you're at 60%, like you're already going to be falling out of most combos, and then that armor is going to put you back in the range for all of them.
Right, it makes you heavier. And there we see the weight coming into play. This guy at 130, not dying to an up strong.
Barely avoiding that next up air. Finally, though, Bagel touching ground. MSB is at 132%, so a very important tech. If he got sharded by those the ice on the ground, he would have been frozen up and free range for Bagel.
Yeah. That was a really cute, actually, even to do the down special there, because I don't think MSB expected it at all. He waited for the parry.
Very careful back here. These guys now at oh no, an unfortunate SD accidentally getting a forward air off stage. Ordinarily a very strong neutral move because it has armor as Etalus puts his arm up.
You see it happen to Etalus a lot. If you miss that, then you're in a little bit of trouble.
My gosh, that pillar almost blocked the recovery.
I was going to mention that too, but luckily he made it over and he ties it up with not too much to spare. It's a little bit of extra credit for MSB.
Oh, there we go. Now he just has to choose the correct tech direction. Actually going to be going for the forward tilt, covers 2 out of the 3 options. Can't get much more after that. MSB falls right out, gets himself his rock. That's a great answer, just a dashing polar bear. Just here, hold this on your forehead.
Yeah, that move is negatively disjointed, so Etalus is not going to be breaking those rocks or projectiles anymore with his face. Nah, he's going to get hurt.
MSB just chilling on those top platforms, trying to coax Lord Bagel to go up there because he doesn't want to have to deal with that dashing polar bear again. That's so scary.
Every time he does that, I just lean back in my chair because he's going to catch him on one of these. I just know it.
It's a timing mix-up, right? But eventually, actually, the forward air is going to do it. But all mix-ups, right? Eventually, you're going to get strong in the coin flip, and it's all going to come together. So far, Bagel keeping his upbeat timing mixed up very nicely, able to slip by. But it's scary to know that MSB is already looking for that.
He's very vulnerable there, and eventually, it's going to come into play. Yeah.
Going to be going to Blazing Hideout as the counter pick for Bagel. Very different from Rockwall, largest side blast zones in the game. But the other notable thing is you have that high up platform that's horizontal across the whole stage. So if you're a character with strong dashes and platform drop options like Etalus, you have a lot of great movement options and to be able to swarm your opponent at a moment's notice.
Yeah, this is where it's going to make this Etalus' speed come into play. He's going to make Kragg look like really slow.
And there we go, that forward strong almost doing it. MSB DIing for dear life, but wow, platform drop immediately into the down special again.
Still living. Good DI by MSB there. He could have gotten killed by either of those.
Going hard into that corner. Managing to finally touch ground. I think Bagel was waiting for a parry there. That's why he was just kind of dash dancing around because he felt like he had the full momentum. But MSB not one to be frightened so quickly.
Yeah, Bagel gets back below here, which is very good for him. I think he needs to... he's going to look out for MSB bringing this back.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to start having trouble. And we're going to start seeing him fishing probably with some Dacuses and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. We already saw a little bit. And that's the scary thing also on this stage is the Dacus, the hammers actually reach up on that high platform.
Nowhere is safe.
Yeah, nowhere is safe against the bear.
But here we see the thing that we just talked about Etalus' liking about this top platform. MSB is crouching, hiding under there, the rain of icicles, and it's working out for him. He's brought the stock all the way back after that dominating start from Bagel.
Yeah, actually, he's at 190 and still just avoiding all these kill moves. There we go, though. The armor from the forward air coming into play, taking out MSB's stock finally, but 133%, at least he's got armor. So I'm expecting him to just not do any smash attacks so his stock can last as long as possible.
MSB's going to have to pry the armor off him.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way.
Yep.
Waiting for either
that tin can.
You either deal that 40% or you wait for him to have to use his up special.
Yep.
But either way, once it's gone, you saw the difference in knockback from that forward air.
Much more vulnerable.
To catch that down, yeah. With that, I love the Nair as a tech chase option because if you're wrong, like you're now below them, they're not going to punish you for it.
Right. It's such a good option for Etalus here.
Icicles, again, trying to cover that. I like also MSB is you see him making his pillar at the far distance. That's the other thing we haven't actually talked about is MSB is like a scientist at surviving off stage. Like he does it like it's a breathing contest. Like we'll see him off stage for literally a minute. Be like, yeah, he has a way to get back. He's fine.
Yeah, we're like, anyone else, you'd be like, this is a tough situation. MSB, you're like, yep, this is right where he wants to be.
He's more comfortable there.
All right, let's see if we can get this roll. Read.
You
Nice
knew it was
job.
going to be a roll.
Yeah, that's true. He could have stand still, so you have 3 options when you're in there. You can't mash out, actually.
Yeah.
You can go roll left, right, or tech in place.
That's actually what I love about, one of the things I love about Rivals, no mashing mechanics at all. Like there's no, you don't have to mash for Smash DI, you don't mash to get out of tornadoes or from the icicles.
Right, yeah. Not about the things that are hard on your hands, canceling, mashing, that kind of stuff. Bagel now up in the set, trying to answer back.
Wall of icicles to just tack on this extra damage because even though we said MSB is comfortable living off stage, he can still be pecked away out here, right? He's already taken about 40, now 50% just off that forward air. Oh!
That's it.
That was such a good down strong by Bagel, right? Because it forced MSB. The only way he could avoid that was to stall out, but then he didn't have enough vertical to get back up. So, you know, Bagel doing the rare footage of edge guarding MSB successfully. That ain't easy to do.
Yeah, and it was well done too. A lot of times, Etalus has some great options to give him Kragg out there, but he just let him keep fast, jab him up, rack up the damage.
Because even someone like this, they do run out of steam. Even a top player.
Yep.
Here we go, getting the scoop right there under that platform. Frozen Fortress being a bit more of a bigger stage, having a better, wider spread of platforms, which I think MSB can use much more nicely because he can set up high pillars here as well.
Yeah, this is actually one of MSB's favorite stages. He'll counter people here all the time, and I think I've seen the most MSB comebacks on this stage, Game 5s. Using it early, though.
Yeah. Maybe he just doesn't want to let it come to a Game 5. Can't let Bagel get that momentum, and there we go, a parry for a parry. Dealing with that jab check really well.
Ooh, a little early on the shards. You can actually angle those based on which attack you use to break the rock. He's trying to catch his recovery, but Etalus has a little bit of invincibility projectiles during that up B.
Yeah. And there we go, just a solid forward air, taking that first stock pretty calmly. 120 degrees, never mind, not so calm now. Perfect, gets the parry on that down smash. Just not being caught off guard by it like we saw earlier in the set. There we go, just a couple simple jabs, keeping it simple.
It's the classic right now.
Yeah, I love the fake out with the rock too, because you saw an early parry by Bagel, expecting the bull to be thrown at him.
Yeah.
But then MSB just dropped it, find himself his forward air instead.
And this level's so big. Oh, we missed his attack there.
That's kind of huge. He's going to be forced to use his pillar out pretty early. But MSB makes it back on.
Yeah, able to trade there with that, and Bagel still finds himself in his position where he's trying to work on this first stock. Huge.
Bagel's just also being coaxed into approaching by MSB too. MSB just trying to use his rock and then also the shards of breaking it. Wow, another really smart cancel, just constantly evading that down special. The forward strong's absolutely going to do it there.
Yeah. Now he gets his armor and he wants to claw his way back.
Has to be extremely careful, especially if he gets parried himself, then he's going to have to deal with his armor falling off.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, that was a great parry, but did you see MSB actually
edge canceled it? Yeah.
I just brought it up in case the chat was like, what happened? Where'd the parry go?
And the thing is, the interactions in this game happen so quickly, you actually can't talk about all of them.
Yeah. Man, oh, he's able to get the armor out.
Just in time, 218%, and he managed to get MSB at 100, so this is a great turnaround on this stock. There we go. Up special is going to shed that armor, of course.
Yeah. Grabbing the rock, Etalus can actually pick that up himself and throw it.
Yeah, a few characters have interesting tricks like that, like Forsburn in his cape, Raster in his down air.
Yeah. Move without breaking it like that. Etalus looks to slam dunk it. Now MSB is at a kill percent for Kragg, maybe a little less on this level, but
he's definitely trying to stick more towards the main stage so that if he does get hit, he has best odds of DI. Ooh, not getting hit by the big impact, just the connecting hit there. There we go, once again, great use of that forward air armor. Yeah. Really helping Bagel pierce through the pillar, saving MSB from that spike from the up special.
Still takes the damage though. And that's what MSB's going for right now.
Yeah, he gets that DAC. It's only 62%, which considering how much Bagel is able to rock with his momentum, like look at that, 32.
Yeah,
This is still a juggling situation. He's still in disadvantage right now. 51% already pretty much even now.
There we go. Tie game. Bagel's winning. 1%
1%.
Just like that.
Oh, slightly mistiming the parry. That time just decides to roll through it. Doesn't want to worry about that timing mix-up. And that tech in place was bold, actually, because if there was a strong attack coming out at that same moment.
Yeah, or one of the, I like to call them random. They seem like it, but Bagel's down specials, where he freezes you, that would have caught you too.
And you got to make those bold options in this situation, as tight as everything is.
Dude.
You don't get to win, get into top 3 playing safe.
You're right. Big risk, big reward. Bagel is, ooh, I was gonna say, almost out of options there. He had to come from up high, which is pretty predictable. So that's what we saw happen. Yeah, MSB closed it out with a nice classic forward air.
Yeah, now he's up 2-1 against Bagel. Just needs to take out one more game, but it is going to be Bagel's counter pick. I like the way you see Endless Abyss immediately striked off. Just like you're not going to get to cover the entire stage with ice.
Taken from the record. Yeah. All right, this is a stage that's really fun for me and Etalus. It's good for both characters, though. Kragg likes to sit up on that top platform, down special.
A nice, I know the platform at the edge, it looks like, oh yeah, this will help you recover, but then up smash by Etalus is actually going to cover everything in that situation.
Protect him from Kragg's side special or something while he's still charging it.
Yeah. Here we go, just double boulder, doesn't pick it up again. Never mind, trying to mix him up right there. Really nice move by MSB, the way he's seamlessly going up to the top platform to throw out these down specials and then making it down there to revisit his rock.
Yeah, and he's missing the timing a bit, but he's actually starting the down specials before he lands, because you can save some extra time like that. If you get there close enough at the same time, you actually cast the down special, and it goes down below without standing still top.
Makes it very easy to pressure. Wow, Bagel making the hard read after the jabs. Could have paid off big, but he gets intercepted there on his up special. But, I mean, here's the thing. We've seen this happen so many times. Yeah, they each take each other's stock, usually within a few seconds of each other.
Yeah, they're all over each other.
Bagel gets the drop. Does it? Oh, he actually does get the ice. The ice placed up there. So well done.
And the icicle just being in the right place at the right time.
Bagel backing off right now. Trying to wait for his one opening. His hard aggression not paying off as well now as it did earlier. MSB definitely ready for it with that parry.
Yeah, these top flash are looking really nice for MSB, honestly. Bagel hasn't gotten much use out of them.
MSB covering that up with the pillar, destroying it at the last moment. I'm hoping, I think, to catch Bagel landing on it.
Yeah.
Because if you're on that pillar, any character, if that pillar gets broken, you go into free fall immediately. And MSB takes that next stock, with this time a lot more comfortably, 53%, and also getting the immediate parry. Be looking pretty good, like he wants to just make it all the way to losers finals right now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bagel's got nothing left to get. This could be his final stock if he doesn't make this comeback work.
I think he has it in him. He can do this.
He's waiting right now. He understands that MSB's trying to bait him into going in a little bit too soon.
Yeah. To rack up a little more damage first, going for these Dacus combos and stuff, but oh, the rock sneaking below the platform.
Man, that rock is like, even if Kragg's not holding it, it's still a pest. But that forward air is going to do the trick. MSB takes out Lord Bagel 3-1, moving on to losers finals and into the top 3.
Yeah. Which
is something that I know MSB's been really working on, making it all the way back to that top 3. He used to have that third place curse, remember?
Right.
And then like this year, he kind of fell off a bit.